Hello. In this video, I'm going to explain how to fix a Windows error called 0x80070057. This error, also called the parameter is incorrect, is caused by some registry settings or corrupted update files. And there are three things that should help you fix it. The first one is using Windows Troubleshooter. To do it, go to the Settings app, then go to System, then you should find Troubleshoot, and now select the troubleshooter on the list. So most probably in other troubleshooters, I believe, right? Because here there may be a recommended troubleshooter history, but most probably it'll be in other troubleshooters. And you will need to find the right one. So let's search for it because it may... Yeah, it's like a bit complicated here. But let's try getting the program compatibility troubleshooter. Just click on run and see like if it works, right? It should try doing it. Okay, so it's like, do we have your consent to run diagnostics? Yeah, why not? And then select the application that it had problem with, and then it'll run the troubleshooter. Also, you may want to run a Windows Update troubleshooter because, as I said, the cause may be corrupted update file. So let's run the Windows Update troubleshooter. It's also going to open the help app. I really hate the help app because it's always like loading and doing stuff, but let's try it. Yeah, I think that Windows Update Troubleshooter is actually gonna be a bit more proper for this type of problem, but it's like, you never really know with these automatic troubleshooters. They do help, but they are really like undescribed here. So here within the get help, you need to click on I installed an update, but the update has caused the problem. Then like, this is weird. Let's try clicking on enter again with the search bar and entering that other option. Let's click here. Yeah, and now select can we run the Windows Update automatic diagnostic. Click on yes, and now they are trying to find the problem automatically. So if there's any problem, then that should help you fix it. In my case, the problem doesn't occur, so it won't help me fix it, but this is the first thing that you should do in order to try to... Okay, they say that they have detected a problem and have attempted to solve it. There was no problem, by the way. But try it, like seeing if it all works. Then now let's get to the next thing, which is resetting Windows Update components. So resetting the Windows Update components is going to be a bit difficult, so make sure that you do it everything like very correctly. So I'll just like first show you how to open CMD, because you need to open CMD. You can either search it in the search bar, type in CMD, then run as administrator, or you can click on Windows and R on your keyboard, then type in CMD, then click on Ctrl, Shift and Enter to run it as administrator. Now first you'll need to type in net stop w. I'm just gonna zoom it in for you because you probably can see it, especially if you're watching it on a small display. So it's gonna be WUAUZER, like WUA user V, like that. Enter. Now the Windows Update service is stopping, and it was stopped successfully. So let's try doing it now with net stop crypt SVC. The S has to be big, uppercase. This is the cryptographic service. It also needs to be stopped. Then net stop bits. It's not started, so okay. Now let's get to net stop MSI server. And it's also not started. Okay. Now let's get to renaming some files. We'll need to rename some older some files like as old, so they are our backup in case something doesn't work, but it's not being used by the system. So type in ren, like rename, then C : backslash. Oh, I don't know where the backslash is on my keyboard. Okay. Now Windows. Here the letter case doesn't really matter, but it's better to use it like me, like the proper letter casing. Like that, then space, and then enter the same thing, but no, sorry. Enter just the software distribution. And now .old, like that. It's done. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but here we're gonna rename now the cut route 2. So I'll just click on the up arrow to copy the command, and I'll use the left arrow to go through the text, but you can type it in manually, of course, the whole thing again, don't worry about it. Now it's gonna be cut route 2 2.old. Okay, I had some oh sorry, yeah, there's another backslash here with system32, like that. Click on enter. Now it should be all fine, of course, if you have the CMD in administrator mode. Now you just need to click on net start WUA user V is starting. Then net start crypt SVC crypt service. Now I'm also gonna run the services that weren't being run before. Okay, and now let's start also the MSI server. And now it's basically almost done. The last thing that you should do is clear the Windows Update cache by deleting the contents of a certain catalog. So let's go to File Explorer. We can do it manually. Let's go to C, local disk C. You can go to this PC, then go to local disk. Now find the Windows folder. then you'll need to go to software distribution. You can see also we have the old folder, right? Now let's go to data store and delete the content here. Select everything, then click on delete and click on continue. It's being opened right now. Okay, I'm not able to delete it. Let's maybe try stopping the Windows Update service, all the other services. I'll just stop them. Maybe it's just worth not starting them, or no, starting them is necessary in order to copy all the files to create the new catalog. So okay, I have everything stopped. Now let's try going to data store, delete the contents. Let's click on continue. Let's continue and let's continue. And now let's reopen the, let's start all the services. We're almost there. Like, try now seeing if everything works. Okay, the crypt SVC was already started. That's weird. And the bits, right? Yeah. Now, the last thing, if the things that we didn't help, is going to repairing the disk in disk management. So search for disk management. It's also maybe called creating format disk hard disk partitions. Okay, let's close it. Let's try doing it with, if that error occurs, try doing Windows and R on your keyboard and dsk-mgmt.msc. As far as I'm concerned, then Control-Shift-Enter to open it. I might have entered it wrong. I'm gonna make sure because these names are crazy. Okay, it's disk. It's disk-mgmt.msc. I believe then Control-Shift-Enter. It's still blocked. Well, it's weird because I'm running as running it as administrator. Let's try once again. I can't run it as administrator. It's weird. Let's go to control panel then. And let's try to search it. I've never had this issue, honestly. It's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. You shouldn't have this issue, but you can see I have it. And I'll need to sort of fix it. Okay, let's try to fix this issue. I've never really had it, but like I tried asking the team, and we can search for SmartScreen in the search, then go to App and Browser Control, and now you should see this screen. There should be reputation-based protection, and then disable check apps and files. Later on it's worth enabling it back once we do everything, because you know it makes all the your computer secure, but we just want to open a system app. So let's try again. Let's now open it. It's still blocked. Weird. Yeah, let's close this out. Let's reopen it. Okay, what I did is went back to this like app and browsing control, reputation-based protection, disabled everything. We're gonna enable it later. But now in the disk management, you may need to run a certain like repair disk tool, and that tool is in, I believe it should be somewhere here. Yeah, just right click on the C partition and then click on properties. Then go to tools and there will be error checking. Click on check. Then scan drive and it'll start scanning for errors on your drive. You can see it first set 45 minutes remaining, now it's 15 seconds. Wonderful. And it was successfully scanned. In my case, it didn't have any errors, but if in your case it had, you will be able to apply the fixes and it should help you with everything. Now the last thing, if you were doing this last step because the others didn't help, then remember to turn on back all the things here so it's all working. Okay, and now it'll be basically it. I hope that this video was helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.